Let's get ready to throw down.
Where do you draw the line? How do you decide of what's important and what isn't, and what gets in your way?
Well, it's an easy solution for me because I'm gut driven. I am 100% gut driven, which means if it feels good, that's what I'm doing. If it feels bad, I'm walking away, and I can make that gut call instantly. I have no remorse for the decision I make. If I make the decision to go for it and it is wrong, I will ride the storm, man, and I will ride it to the end. If it's my death, I'll do it. If I make the wrong call and I should have went for it, and I don't have that regret because I made that call right then and there, right? So to me, this decision is very gut driven. It's very personality driven. It's how I feel about it, and that's not going to sit well with some of you guys. But as a D, that's the tool you have in the toolbox, and I will tell you that whatever decision you make with, you stand beside that, right? Make it. Learn if it's a mistake, learn from it, right? Put that in your toolbox of tricks and tips, and never do that again. If it's wrong, if it's right, hey man, do it to it. But I will tell you that as a corner D especially, this is easy for me. Just it's a gut feel, and you got to go with it and own it.
All right, good. Al, what you got?
I take people as they come. I encourage them to be who they are in an honest way around me. I don't think I create a threatening environment that doesn't allow, either in a sales call, in my business, in anything that I've strived to do. It's always been inclusive. I'm driven by the bottom line, which is how much money does the project make, and then and then doing a good job for that client, whether they're from any walk of life. As long as they can pay the bill, I'm down with the project. As long as it's in my wheelhouse and they're going to honor their side of the equation, I want to honor my side of the equation. So bring it, come as you are, but let me be me too during this process, because it's going to sneak out. I mean, I have a tendency to talk, and so you're going to see me, but I assure you, it's going to be the same philosophy that shows up every day at your doorstep. And I'm going to be hopefully interested in who you are, but maybe not buying into all your beliefs and your theories. But I do like that flat earth thing. I really do.
All right, Nan, let's go
Perfect.
to you.
Flat earth. Okay.
Hey.
Hold on, it's Nan's turn. Parliamentarian has
Okay, so
spoken.
I just like to say I really strive to respect other people, and I guarantee all three of you and anyone that knows me probably has stepped on a toe or two. And I'm really trying to not be that person. And just give everyone gets to have their own opinion, and just care about people. I know that sounds, again, oh God, I hear me and just go, God, it's so obnoxious. But it's true. It is true.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me on the C side, I guess, I think Clint made the best point, and we're pretty opposite when it comes to like how we view some of this stuff. But if it's going to stand in your way and it's going to keep you from doing like the best absolute work as far as delivering for that client, you need to say no, right? And not in like a way of like I'm holier than thou or better than you or anything else like this, but just say I'm not the right one to work with, right? It's very succinct, it's very simple, and you can extricate yourself, right? Because you don't want anybody crunching in on your beliefs, so it's not really fair that you're going to crunch in on somebody else's. On the same side of that, I'm a big believer these days of not compromising my own objections or my own beliefs to make a sell anymore, right? If somebody says something that doesn't line up, I try to make it about business and not any kind of beliefs that they have. But we had to walk away from a deal last week because the ideas weren't aligned and they weren't political. It was just like how we were going to move forward. And I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do a good job. So I said, hey, we're not the right people. We shut it down and moved on. And I don't know where I read this, and I apologize for not having a better research, but I saw this someplace, and it talked about the man with no fear doesn't fear the knock at midnight. Right. And I think about that, right? Because I'm really focused on being consistent in being, I don't ever want to be on a stage, right, and or talking to a group and someone's like, man, I had a terrible experience with John, with it just based upon me overselling or not following my beliefs and things like this. So you can't kill it for like every person you work for. Sometimes mistakes do happen, you know, but I never want to be the guy who's accused of not living like my beliefs where I view it to be important. So yeah, this is kind of an interesting episode and very kind of off topic from how we, I think, normally handle things. You know, we try to stay away from the politics and stuff, but with everything going on, I mean, you can't not talk about it, right? You know, I mean, people are wanting to have conversations. They want to know where you stand and stuff like that. So we thought it was a good topic. If you guys know anybody who is not sure who to vote for, maybe you should play them this episode. If they're struggling,
come on over to the winning side. Right with Biden.
Lord.
Bring it.
All right. I got to wrap this up quick. So if you know someone in sales who's struggling, please share this with them. If you have a question that you would like to be talked about on the show, we can keep all the details hidden if you want to, but send us a text 817-345-7449. Follow us on all social media. Everything is at Sales Throwdown. And if you're on YouTube, please take a look at Clint's ridiculous mask. Now it's
but wait a second.
Amazing.
Hey, if you're tired of the Trump train, come ride with Biden, baby.
Oh, Lord. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote for sure. Bye.